Hello, Amber from Beemer Kanga Roof. This is Joel from JND SEO. I spoke to Joyce earlier, and she told me to send this over to you. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you could improve your website and actually beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Amber. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm actually going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you do want to hear some more information or have any questions, feel free to reach out. And if not, that's okay. I actually got a bunch of information in here for you that you could actually go right ahead and apply to your site. All right, so the 3 things we'll talk about today are content, citations, and backlinks. And the first thing we'll talk about is the content. So I'm on your page now, and I'm just kind of scrolling through to see how much content you guys have on your page. Google recommends having about 1,500 words of content, all the way up to about 2,000 words of content. And the reason that they want so much content is that if they know if you have that much content, you're giving out a lot of information and education. And that's kind of what they really want, because then you're offering people something online. And that is one of the things that they look for. And they rank those sites higher, honestly. But you also do have a blog. And it's because you guys don't have that much content, but you do have a blog. And blogs function almost the exact same way. So these are really good because Google loves blogs and they're going to rank these higher. And so with blogs, you have the headers up here, which is good. These offer a lot of tips, strategies, and a lot of information also, and they teach people things. So they do really like those also. And throughout this video, I'm actually going to also show you Linear Roofing, because they also they're one of the top actual results in the area. So I'm going to show you them because, looking to improve, they're one of the ones kind of that you'd have to get ahead of. So just looking at their page, you can see that they do not have 1,500 words of content or 2,000 words of content either. So, adding some more content to your page would help you probably get ahead of them. They might have a couple more 100 words than you right now. However, let's see. They do have a blog also, so we could just quickly click that. They do have a good blog here with some, although I don't see, okay, there we go, roof replacement, roofing. So yeah, the better these are kind of labeled, that's going to bring in more people. So the other reason that you want a lot of content on your site is that the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. So as an example, I put in roofing Greenville, South Carolina. About 200 people search this every single month. So it's got really good volume. It's also what new customers would search. As you can see, there's no specific company attached to this. So it's someone who's looking online for a roofing company. So the first thing they would normally find would be ads, but we're not seeing any in the area, which is fine. It just means no one's paying for those right here. So we're going to find this map section here as our first thing. This is where we're going to start talking about our citations, which is our second topic. The map section is also called GMB or Google My Business. And the way to basically get in this top 3 ranking, because you can see there's a view all, see the rest, but to get in the preview window, you have to be in the top 3. And the way to do that is just to get the most citations and the best quality. So you have to get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into directory sites. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. You could also link your social media, which will help as well. After the map section, we're going to get into the organic section. We're going to get 10 results showing up per page here on Google. And that's pretty much true with any Google site. If we were ranking this, they all show up according to our key phrase, roofing, Greenville, South Carolina. So number 1 is actually going to go to a directory, which is Home Advisor. 2 is going to go to Linear Roofing, which is the one that we're talking about here as our comparison. 3 is going to go to Better Business Bureau, which is also a directory. Next, I'm taking your website, beamerkangaroof.com, and I'm going to put it into a program I use called Ahrefs. This just allows me to kind of analyze your site, see how it's performing. And the first thing I do notice is that you guys have your headers on your page. This is a really good thing. It allows Google to find you a little bit easier. And so I see you've got your business name here as well as a few keywords. And then next we're going to talk about the backlinks and referring domains. This is our third topic. So referring domains are just websites that you have links on. When people click the links, which are the backlinks, it's going to redirect them back to your site. So you have 58 websites that are kind of linked to yours, and there's 281 links on the 58. So Facebook business page would be an example. If you had a Facebook business page with the exact same name, that would Facebook business page would be your referring domain, and the actual link here for your website would be the link. The more sites you have pointing to you back at your site, the bigger your trust is with Google, and they're going to rank you higher. The higher this goes, the more keywords that they're going to allow you to be found for. And right now you have 118 keywords, and that's bringing about 16 visitors to your site per month. We're going to look at those in just a second. First, I want to just show you linear roofing. So here's their headers here, name as well as a keyword, 94 referring domains or websites pointing back to them, with over 1,600 actual links pointing back to their site. So they're right now have a 29 with a trust, 310 keywords they can be found for, and that's bringing them about 293 visitors to their site. So first we're going to look at your keywords, and then we'll look at theirs real quick. So Beemer Roofing is the first thing we see. 20 people search you by that part of your name, and you're in the #1 position for that. So being in the #1 position, top 10, make that first page. That's really where you want to be, because 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. And being in the top position generally is going to get you between 20 and 37% of the total volume to your site. So being #1, we can see you're getting just a shade under 4 here of the actual 20. So you're getting about 25% there. So this one, people who search you by name know who you are. It's going to be some referrals, people who maybe saw your name on a sign. You also want to have some good buyer intent keywords that are going to bring in customers. So this one is the best one that I see next, which is roofer. It's a service you offer in a specific location, roofer, Greenville, South Carolina. So actually 400 will search this one, so it's a really good keyword. This one, you guys are ranked number 30, however. So 30 is going to put you at the bottom of page 3. We know people really don't go past page 1. As a result, you're getting 0.1 of 1 visitor per month of the 400. So you can see that percentage just drops very quickly. All right, so now that I've shown you guys that, we could obviously go on, but I want to keep this a little bit on the shorter side. So, I guess I didn't click the keywords for linear, so let's just look at theirs real quick. All right, and the first one we see is roofing, Greenville, South Carolina. So 200 is the one that we used. And they're in the #1 position, so they're getting 61 of the 200 to their actual site. Roofer, Greenville, South Carolina, #5. So they're getting 20, even at #5, they're still getting 27 of the 400. And you can see it's a much smaller percentage, though. Roofers, Greenville, South Carolina, #4. They're getting 23 of the 250. Like I said, we can keep going, but the idea here is these are all in the top 5, which is even better than top 10. So the percentages are higher of how much traffic they're getting, and you can see how it all just adds up, and they're getting more and more visitors to their site. All right, so now that you guys have the information, obviously there's 3 things you can do with it. If you're not looking to grow, happy where you're at, you don't have to do anything with it. If you guys are looking to grow, maybe you have someone you already use and you want to keep using them, that's fine. Show them the video. It's got some tips in it for them. Maybe it'll help them out. Number 3, if you guys don't have anyone that you currently use for this type of thing, but you do want to grow, feel free to ask me any questions. We could set up a quick 5-minute phone call, and I can answer those for you. Thank you guys for your time, though. Really appreciate it, and have an awesome day.